Okay, so what's up YouTube? This is Ziqo back after a long break. I'm sorry for that. It's summer, there's stuff going on all the time. Anyways, I got a battle here against Altros74 of I think it was Rick who was streaming, I'm not quite sure. I think so. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my Excadrill because I expected him to lead with, I think he had a T-Tar, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna switch out first turn. And we actually pulled a double switch first turn, which is kind of strange. And then I switch in my... No, it was a double switch second turn. Okay, I predicted some switch or something. I wanted to see whether or not he was choiced. That's why. Because he went for the Hydro Pump first turn, I think. And I wanted to see if he was choiced. And since he switched, I'm going to assume he is. So, yeah, so I go into Glasgow. And now he switches in his Rotom again as I go for Protect, just wanting to get some Poison Heal. Thinking he was going to stay in until he'd KO me, but he didn't. Now I go Protect again, because I still think he's choiced, and, well, I obviously want to get my health back. But now he goes for the Hydro Pump, as I stay in and go for Facade. Luckily he missed. That really mattered a lot there, because, well, I was expecting to switch, that's why I went for the Facade, so that miss really cost him. So I'm going to go into my T-Tar, get up the sand, because I was thinking I could take a Hydro Pump rather well. And, well, I don't really. And I'm not really sure. Yeah, he carries lefties. I should have seen that. Well, the Sandstorm wasn't up and he wasn't damaged, that's why. So now he goes for the T-Bolt for some very odd reason, because he doesn't kill me and I go for the Superpower and that is gonna hurt. So, to be honest, that was quite a huge misplay from him. Yeah, I don't know. So he sends in his Celebi. And I go out into Heatran because it's a Celebi, he can't touch a Heatran, except if he has Earth Power, which I wasn't thinking about. So he pops my balloon with that big Giga Drain, I think it was. And now I switch out back into Excadrill with the balloon. I actually did think about the Earth Power. I was saying, hey, you might have Earth Power, so I switch. And we actually pulled a double switch. He went to T-Tar. So I guess he didn't have the Earth Power. Anyway, he goes into Gliscor as I go for the EQ with my choice banded. No, well, it might have been my choice band Excadrill, I'm not sure. It might also have been my balloon one. Probably my balloon one, since I sent him in to scout for an Earth Power. So, yeah. Anyway, we pull a double switch again, and I switch again, because I know, well, I'm thinking I know for a fact that he doesn't have Earth Power, so I might as well send in Heatran. And he switches out again. I think I'm just going to get up my rocks. Better late than never. Better safe than sorry. Whatever you want to say. And now I'm going to taunt him because I predict him to set up his own rocks. And he goes for that. So that's nice. I actually run taunt over a coverage move just because of these situations. Since most T-Tars run Stealth Rock and they always go for it. And now I get greedy and go for Facade thinking he's going to switch, but he didn't have Ice Beam. That was another game. Sorry for that. That's probably spoiling some later game that is coming. So I just stay in here, go for Facade. I'm not quite sure why. Now he shows Ice Beam, so he did have Ice Beam. Then I didn't spoil anything. Okay. Sorry for rambling, but I should have gone for Toxic or Sub. That's a really interesting Gliscor set, by the way. It's Protect, Substitute, Toxic, and Facade. Because, well, that gets annoying. Just imagine it. It's really annoying. So I go to my choice banded T-Tar, thinking I can kill him with Aqua Tail from that range, but I don't. Which I'm surprised at. And now he crunches me to death. I don't think that crit mattered. It might have, actually, considering how little hit damage he took from my attack. So, anyway, I just go into Heatran and finish him off with the Fire Blast in case he wanted to switch. He didn't, and now he sends in Excadrill, which is a pain, and he goes for Earthquake. I just sacrifice Heatran because I don't really have anything that can take in an Earthquake to the dome like that. Of course my Lottie can, but I don't think she can take 2, so it wouldn't work as a counter. Now he's going to switch out, obviously. I think I'm just going to go for the Scald, fishing for the burn, because a burnt Excadrill would have been very nice. Instead Celebi comes in, I do not get the burn, doesn't really matter because of Natural Cure, even though some residual damage would be nice. But, as I said, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to back out. Now I go into Excadrill. Not sure why. Because I'm not going to take a Giga Drain too well, am I? Well, I took it rather well, honestly. He's probably running a more bulky set then. That's why he took so little damage from my attack earlier. So anyway, he's going to switch out into Gliscor. I'm not sure what I do. Oh yeah, I did have the X-Scissor. So this is my Choice Banded one. And I actually don't have Sand Rush because I missaved this one. So it was my Choice Banded one. So I did have the X-Scissor, I didn't bluff it. The thing is I missaved it and I have Synchronize on it for some weird reason instead of Sand Rush. I'm not sure if they're close to one or if it's just the fact that Muna has it and I might have made it from a bred Muna, I'm not sure. So I go for a trick on the switch, and trick is Latios Choice Scarf instead of Specs, which honestly doesn't matter too much for the ending of the game here. Of course my Lotic is going to be able to take the attacks a little bit better now that he has Scarf and not Specs. Because, well, for the first thing he has Dragon Pulse instead of Draco Meteor, so that's going to affect it as well. But I'm not sure if I can take two. He switches, so we'll never find out. I'm probably just going to go for Recover, trying to stall him out of PP or like get back some health because he wasn't doing 50%. So he's going to go to Celebi. I get back to almost full, and I believe I'm just going to back out at this stage. Would be the safe play. And no, I don't. I overpredict. I predict him to overpredict possibly. This is a long while ago, so that's why I'm not really remembering. So I just go for the Ice Beam and I take him out, which is nice. I get a crit, which, depending on his EV spread, totally depending on that, whether or not it mattered. If he was a fast one, an offensive one, it probably didn't matter, and if he wasn't, it mattered. So, I'm not sure. I'm getting some hacks here, and he misses a Draco Meteor. And looking at that right there, that really mattered. Had I gone for the recovery, it wouldn't have mattered that he missed, but now I didn't, so that gave me some free damage and the option to recover now, which I think I'm going to do, yes. I'm not sure if it would have been a 2-hit KO though, looking at that damage with the -2. It probably would have been, but I'm not sure. If it wouldn't have been, then it wasn't really that big a deal, because then I would just have been able to recover up, and he would have eventually been forced to switch or something like that. And I would just been able to stall him out for days with my Lotic. So, of course, it did matter. I'm not going to say it didn't matter. It's just how much it mattered. Now Latios going to go down to the Sandstorm. This semi-Sandstormish team is working very well, actually, for me. Except for opposing Sandstorm teams, like this one, with this Excadrill. I'm going to go for Scald. I don't think I get to burn, because I'm never lucky with these attacks. I always miss Focus Blast and I never get burns and stuff. So 30%, that's like a bad number for me. And now he's going to EQ me again. I'm going to live that and go for Recover. This is probably going to be a bit stallish. I should have sped it up, but I'm not going to go out and do that now. I'm actually going to talk about something else entirely. As you know, my last up was last Friday, I think. Because of, you know, Big 4. No, yeah. Just Big 4 and whatnot. So I was that, and if you didn't know, that you can see the entire Big 4 concert. Well, almost the entire one. I'm not sure if you can if you're outside of Sweden though. It's a Swedish TV channel that has got a broadcast of it on a website. I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description if you want to check it out. It's really amazing. This is gonna sound weird to those of you who know Metallica, but the best thing is probably The Memory Remains. So anyway, I'm going to finish up the game there, and that's going to be a good game. Altros, I really enjoyed it actually, and I do enjoy using this team. Probably going to be some more matches with it in the near future. So, anyways guys, rate, comment, sub, and I hope you enjoyed the match, and I will see you next time. Peace out.